If you're new here, we are Jeep Coddiwomple. We're actually missing about half the family right now. Finley, Logan, and I are in Ontario visiting some family. We miss Jared so much, and our Jeep Coddiwomple, of course. We can't wait to get back to her and make some more adventures to show you. But for now, we are soaking in every last drop of summer. Here's a little bit of what we've been up to. We're here in Rouge Park today. Decided to go for a little walk. Last time I was here, this bridge was closed, so we're gonna check that out. Maybe. Looks like we are heading to the Mass Trail.
This is for you.
Thank you. Pretty. Those are really cool. I wonder what they are. Anybody know what kind of berries these are? They're quite unique.
That's not a trap. Look, I can go under.
Logan has been a little bit of a challenge lately, and I thought it was just because we're away from home and whatnot. He's been waking up a lot more, but yesterday I discovered he's getting his first tooth. It's really hard to see, but it's coming in. You could just feel it. So he's been a little more cranky than normal. Poor Logie. Are you getting your first tooth? Yeah, you are, aren't you? You want to chew on everything. I don't even think you could see it in there, but it's coming. I love that August is so lush and green. He's having a tough day, little guy. Needs a nap. I have so many ideas to get ready for next year's trip. I've had a lot of time to research and look at new products and upgrades and try to plan out what we need to do to the Jeep before our trip. There's a lot to get ready. We need new shoes, tires, maybe rims. Ours are really rusty. We need an awning. There's so many options now. I just don't know how to decide. So if you guys have any recommendations on things that we definitely need to get, let us know in the comments below. Not to mention maintenance we have to do on the Jeep. I mean, she's been really good to us, but we're gonna have to get her checked out a little more before we depart. We need more organization and storage solutions. We need a bin for the roof rack. We need a bike rack to carry our bikes. Even Logan will probably have a little bike by then. We need a refrigerator. There's so much to do. And I know it still seems like we have a long way to go, but it's gonna come before we know it, and trying to get as much on the go as we can so we can be ready for that day.
And what pack can we choose? The 3 packs.
Which one should we do? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. There is a lot of trails here. What do we do?
But which way do we come in?
I can look at the map again if you want.
Oh yeah, I think it was that way.
Yeah, but we parked way over that way, I believe. Another thing that we really need to upgrade is the mattress in the tent. We also need to find some way to store our high lift jack, so I'm going to mount that on the Jeep somewhere. Don't know how we're going to do that. We need more water storage. We need, I was thinking of getting the Dometic pump, and then we have to figure out water storage either maybe in our bumper, which we already have. We just need new tanks for that. We also need gas storage. The list goes on.
A TV.
A TV for the Jeep? I don't think a TV is a necessity for our trip. We're not going to have very much time to watch TV. What else do you think we need for the Jeep? Oh, we need a small propane tank, and we have to mount that somewhere so that we have gas for the stove.
We have to make sure we bring the dogs.
Well, yes, and we need to... I was thinking of building a custom kind of crate for trout. And having some sort of cage for the cat. Has anybody else done a really long overland trip with a cat? I mean, she does go outside freely, so we don't bring a litter box on short trips. But on this long trip, there might be times where she doesn't get out of the Jeep. Might not be safe areas, depending on the wildlife, especially when we go to BC. I mean, she's never been around wildlife that is going to be there. Should be interesting. We're gonna have to get her back on the harness and leash like we originally did a couple years ago. She's not gonna like it. We also have to get our passports all in order. I'd also really like for us to learn Spanish. Then there's also the task of figuring out homeschool. We're gonna have to homeschool Finn while we're on the road, or road school, world school, whatever you wanna call it. I have lots of research to do about that, so if you have any tips, we could definitely use it. It's a lot of planning and a lot to do, but I'm excited and I kind of can't wait. Logan! No! Well, I think that's where I'm going to leave you guys today. We miss you, Jared, and we will see you soon. We're halfway through our trip. Can't wait to see you. Love you and miss you. We made it back to the meadow.